We are going to cross over very, very shortly to Lotte Hotel World in southern Seoul. We're going to go over there because President Moon Jae-in is about to give an opening speech to a joint ceremony marking the start of the 11th Korean Day and the 2017 World Korean Community Presidents Meeting. Now, once the President takes the podium, we will pass it over to our translator. Just to give you some background on what this event is about, it brings together the leaders of Korean communities overseas, and it's a three-day event that starts today and it's going to run all the way through Friday. There are around 700 attendees, and a few awards are already being given out to the attendees, certain people who have provided a great service for their home country as they spread out across the world. Now, President Moon is very keen to lend his support to this event. He wants prominent Koreans out there in countries all around the world to act as kind of bridges to Korea and to spread the word about Korea on the global stage. And we must say, in case you weren't aware, there are around 7.5 million Koreans dotted around the world, and around a third of those, 2.5 million, live in the United States. So shortly we'll cross over to the video and we can describe the scenes from the hotel there. But hopefully this event will show the citizens of Korea, maybe geographically separated, but they are united as one by the history of the country as well. And hopefully this joint event will really increase the feeling of pride overseas Koreans harbour toward their mother country. And while we await crossing over to the video from the hotel, let's quickly delve into what will be happening on the first day of this event. There's going to be a Q&A session with officials there, and yeah, we're on the video now. President Moon will be approaching the podium very soon to give his speech. He is still giving out various awards to Koreans, and also, or perhaps that's her husband, giving out awards to Koreans who live overseas who have done great service for South Korea over the years. Over the course of this event, there is going to be a Q&A session with government officials from around 10 government agencies. That includes the National Tax Service, the Military Manpower Administration, the National Election Commission and the National Health Insurance Corporation. Hopefully they'll address the concerns and questions overseas Koreans might have. Now, we are expecting President Moon to speak for around 10 minutes or so. Once he's done, we'll come back and we'll give you a quick wrap-up, but now I'll leave you in the capable hands of our translator.
Honorable compatriots and ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate you on the opening of the 11th Korea Day, a festival for 7.4 million overseas compatriots, and the 2017 World Korean Community Leaders Convention. I am very delighted to meet with compatriots from all corners of the world. And I extend my special gratitude to those who represent the Association of Korean Residents of each region. The Association of Korean Residents have united the hearts of all Koreans living abroad, encouraging them, and stood at the forefront to provide help and support for the overseas compatriots. And today, I would like to congratulate those who have been given honorable medals and awards for their great contributions. Honorable compatriots, although living in different regions, compatriots and Korean residents were always one within the history of the Republic of Korea. On the Korean Peninsula and in all corners of the world, they all took part in the independence movement to recover the national sovereignty. They smiled together with the joy of liberation and shed tears together in front of the painful war and division of the nation. They always stood together in the tough modern history of democracy and economic development. The compatriots were also of great help in restoring the democracy of our country. During the winter in the Northern Hemisphere and summer in the Southern Hemisphere, they stood together in the plaza holding candles. And during the past presidential election, they showed the highest ever voter turnout rate of 75.3%. Their status in foreign countries are also enhancing. They are rooting themselves firmly in other countries and exerting their full skills in all different areas. And today, I would like to add on to this. The more difficult our nation is, the solidarity of the compatriots is becoming ever more solid. And they have become great encouragement and hope for our citizens who were disappointed. They let the comfort women issue be known, they honored the victims, and in order to connect the hearts of North and South Koreans, they wrote novels and sang songs. They stood at the forefront for not only humanitarian aid, but also human rights movements. And they met with Korean war veterans in person to thank them for their contributions, and let the Korean Peninsula's desire for peace be known to the entire world. The compatriots have stood together with us to share the pain. Although they live far away from home, they presented the road ahead and took steps together with us. The growth of the Republic of Korea is leading to the growth of the Korean compatriots, and the growth of the Korean compatriots is also leading to the growth of the Republic of Korea. I am very proud of such history that we are writing together. Honorable compatriots, your country is currently gathering wisdom to make a nation for the people. This is the result of your participation and great desire during the past presidential election. Above anything else, I would like to emphasize that we are making a just Republic of Korea. Authority organizations are reflecting back on themselves and reforming themselves. The administration's determination is also stronger than ever to root out injustice and unfairness in the country. The economic paradigm is also changing fundamentally. All citizens are going to be given an equal opportunity, and they will share the benefits of growth. This is our objective. Housing, health, safety are some areas that are changing as well. For our compatriots, we are also devising policies. First, we will protect your safety and rights. Recently, with the rising terrorism, crimes, and natural disaster around the world, you must have great concerns. Last week in Mexico, the earthquake also took away the life of our citizen. I extend my deepest condolences to the victim and the families. We will establish a special safety protection center overseas, which will run 24 hours and for 365 days. This will help prevent all accidents and incidents that are preventable. Even though they are not preventable, we will increase our capacity to deal with them immediately. Moreover, in all places wherever you are, we will provide a sufficient amount of support on the consular level. The reform in consular services in our diplomatic missions abroad will help ease the inconvenience of our compatriots. Secondly, we will sustain the ethnic identity of your future generations. Systematic education on Korean language, Korean culture, and history will be carried out. And we will expand workshops and scholarship programs, as well as exchanges among teenagers. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the Korean diaspora in Russia. They have settled successfully in Central Asia and Russia and are enhancing our pride. Their descendants will be provided support to visit their home country, and we will help them continue their identity. Thirdly, we will expand support and efforts to help the mutual development of compatriots and the Republic of Korea. Korean SMEs will increase exchanges with businesses owned by our compatriots, and we will strive to strengthen the economic capacity of our people. Also, we will support the compatriots' efforts to enhance their status in the respective countries in which they live and help them to maintain close ties and relationship with their home country. Honorable compatriots, the escalated tensions on the Korean Peninsula must also be of great concern for all of you. I myself and the administration are exerting our full efforts to solve the North Korean issue fundamentally. And many world leaders are also responding to the desperate callings of us. We must head towards peace. It may be a difficult road, but it is a road that the Republic of Korea must take, and therefore we will overcome the challenge wisely. And to that end, the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics, scheduled for February next year, is a great opportunity for all of you, myself, to bring about peace on the Korean Peninsula. You must all remember well the year 1988 and the summer of 2002. Here in Seoul and around the world, the song Hand in Hand and the 1988 Seoul Olympics contributed to dissolving the Cold War structure and reconciliation between the East and the West. We were dressed in red T-shirts and shouted Republic of Korea back in 2002, and this led to a future-oriented cooperation between Korea and Japan. They were all the miracles that were made possible by the strong desire of our people for peace. The Pyeongchang Winter Olympics will also be one for peace and harmony. 2018 Pyeongchang Winter Olympics will be followed by a relay Olympic in the Northeast Asia region in Tokyo in 2020 and Beijing in 2022. In Pyeongchang, we will make peace on the Korean Peninsula and Northeast Asia. And for this, the role of the 7.4 million compatriots and the leaders of the Korean community in 194 countries is ever more needed. Like you did until now, you need to be united. And please let our desire for peace be known to the rest of the world. Let us be united with one passion and to dream for a peace Olympic in Pyeongchang. In all corners of the world, if you promote the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics and the Paralympics, I believe that it will be of great help. Like that, all of us together, we will make a successful Pyeongchang along with the help of our compatriots. The Republic of Korea and the compatriots will become one, and let's head towards the big journey for peace and prosperity on the Korean Peninsula. Once again, I would like to congratulate you on the opening of the Korea Day and the World Korean Community Leaders Convention. As you stay here in your home country, I hope you feel welcomed. I wish you the best, and thank you very much.